Hi, I'm Kaylee, and today we'll explore our comprehensive approach to property showings. This SOP is designed to ensure a seamless experience for both our agents and clients, optimizing every step from initial contact to post-showing follow-up.
Let's begin with our S.S.S process: schedule, send, and set up. Even if a property is pending, attempt to schedule a showing. You can schedule it up yourself or ask your squad for assistance.
After scheduling, send a text message via Follow-Up Boss. Start with a warm reconnection message, ensuring the client saves your contact information for easy communication. Once the showing is confirmed, send another message to firm up the details, asking for confirmation to maintain engagement and readiness. Prepare a buyer's packet, including your bio and business card, testimonials, and neighborhood insights. Also, send an introductory video to help them feel comfortable and informed. Let's dive deeper into our P.P.A.D.S process, a crucial part of our showing procedure designed to optimize both the experience and outcomes of property showings. First, print. Always have physical copies of the MLS sheets for both customer and agent. This ensures that all necessary information is readily accessible, especially in areas with poor mobile reception. Next, park. When arriving at a property, park your vehicle along the roadside. This is both for safety reasons and as a courtesy to neighbors and other visitors. Allow your client to enter the home and its rooms before you. This practice not only demonstrates respect and courtesy, but also ensures safety by giving clients space to explore freely. After the showing, engage in the debrief, often called the driveway conversation. Ask your clients to rate the home on a scale from 1 to 10 based on their preferences. Take notes immediately after to capture fresh insights, which will help refine their search criteria. Finally, schedule. Before parting ways, schedule the next showing or follow-up meeting. This keeps the momentum going and shows your clients that you are proactive and dedicated to finding their perfect home. Larry will now join us for a video tour tutorial.
All right, team. Larry Fisher here. Just want to go over our buyer certification. A couple topics we're going to go over is our team standard and training portal through Highnote. This is years and years of experience built out for you all to just be like a general knowledge management location. Just have a couple items that I really want to focus on first. It's the must-watch videos. The must-watch videos is a conglomerate of different videos that we have put together for you to help you navigate, help you have a different skill set, different way of thinking. How to do a CMA, never discount your commission, how FUB and Zillow works. There's scripting wars, which is some really cool stuff. And this is how you navigate to that using your Highnote presentation. The next thing that is a must-watch, and there's going to be a quiz at the end of this, is your FAQ one sheet. FAQ one sheet is, if I was a brand new agent today, what's one thing on one piece of paper that someone can give me? And it's all on this FAQ one sheet right here on your Highnote presentation. Another very important thing is how to navigate the transaction is going to be your SOP for transactions. Okay, and so with the SOP, with the admin team and with the transactions the admin team do from contract to close, this is very important to understand how to navigate that. So again, there's also will be a quiz on this at the end of this module. Agent marketing pieces. Every agent has their own marketing pieces built out in this Highnote presentation. So if we were to go to individual team member marketing, we just click on this link right here. We view link. You have agent folders, headshots. So you take your headshots, come into the title office, our recording studio, we can take your headshots. And then if you notice, if you go here to the agent folder, Alexis, the first one, we have all of our marketing pieces. There's 180 steps of critical role of what the real estate agent does, the home, how to buy a house map. So just a lot of good stuff in here to reference. So I definitely impress everyone to go into this Google Drive folder, get your marketing pieces, because it's very important. Let me show you here at the table here. When you meet with clients, if you can give them collateral, we have 7 home buyer strategies in a high interest rate. When interest rates are high. This is a great piece to give, 7 home buyer strategies. There's a short version, there's a big version. There's also the 9 critical questions. Sometimes they have to sell before they buy, or sometimes they can get a bridge loan and buy and then sell. You want to give them these things. We have tons of them at the office. get with Kaylee, myself. We buy this, it costs us like, it doesn't cost anything but the shipping because we're using the black badge. The other one is the active marketing plan. This is a very high-end brochure that we're gonna leave with them. It shows all the pieces that we do. And then there's a short version of the active marketing plan. All right, another very important thing is when you're in Matrix, you create the MLS search for your clients. And then when it's ready to create your showing tour, you're gonna go into contacts and you're gonna go type the client's name. In this case, I'm just gonna hit last one home visit. This particular person has looked at, she has 10 hearts on properties. Oh, let me go back, I just hit the wrong button. And I'm gonna click on the 10 properties. So what I'm gonna do is I tell my clients, I'm like, hey, put hearts in the properties you like, or put the hearts in the properties in Zillow you like. Either way, I'll make sure it's set up on the tour. So then I can go here, select all the properties, and then I can go to showing cart. And now all these properties are gonna be in showing cart. I'm gonna create a name, kill it. Now another important thing is if they're not using Stellar MLS, but they are using Zillow, you can come into Zillow, look at buyer activity, and you can see what hearts the buyer's putting hearts on. We see this one particular buyer, he's looking all over between Newport Richie, Dunedin, and the property that he has hearts on. We can then go into those properties. You can see that they view the property 2 times, 10 times. So let's say they want to see these properties. We're going to add these 3 properties into the MLS, and then I'm going to print my buyer, print customer 5 up. So when you're in showing time, I click add showing cart. We're going to create a new tour, create new showing cart. We're going to name it client's name, first and last. I'm the client today. Okay. So all these listings are expired, so they're not going to show up here. So kill it. All right, so we are in Matrix right now. I just click on contacts. I'm typing in my client's name. My client's name is Grant McClaw. I'm gonna go, I see he has 17 favorites. The one property that he has favorited, that's currently active, I'm gonna go select it, and then I'm gonna click on showing cart. I'm gonna click add to showing cart. I'm gonna create a new tour. I'm the client, Larry Fisher. So then I'm just gonna put in my name, the client. This is gonna show up on the client's printout for the tour that day. So then we just pick a time, whatever time works for the client. And if we have a couple properties, there's some called Smart Tour, which will then organize it, but the admin team will do this for you. All right, so now that we're in here, we have 3 properties. What I was talking about is Smart Route. Smart Route, if you click it, it'll organize the route so there's no redundant travel. So it's just sequences of 1, 2, 3. Now the admin team will do this for you. If you have 15 properties, you name it, they'll organize it and they start out whatever you prefer. I prefer to have the furthest property away from my home office, and that's the one we start out and we work my way back. If we see a house that I like, we stop immediately, we write the offer, we submit it. What I also do like about this is I can go to print, and then this is my version. It shows me the CBS code and it shows me all the instructions on what to do for the properties. The admin team will fill this out for you, which is fantastic. There's also the buyer version, and you want to give this because they're going to know, okay, I have half a mile, 0.2 miles, and it shows you the drive time. Good. So one other thing that I also like to do in my preparation for the showing tour is I'll go to the agent version of this where it has the MLS ID. I will copy the MLS ID and I'll put that into Matrix. So I go right here in Matrix, I hit Control V, comma, space, and I'm gonna take all of the MLS IDs because I'm gonna do a 5-up printout. And what the 5-up printout does is it gives me the very specific stuff that clients usually ask for. And I'm gonna show you what that is. Okay, so now I have the 3 properties. You can't hit enter. I always say Control A, Control C, just in case there's a glitch, but you gotta hit the little magnifying glass. I hit the magnifying glass, I select all the properties, I go to print, and then I look for the print option of print 5 up. So customer print 5 up, I hit print, and I make sure I have the header. Always have your header. Which I love about this is it shows you days on market, shows you price per square foot, shows you your taxes. So all really important stuff. We print this out because I'm going to give this to the client. And also what I do is I use this whenever I'm doing a video tour and I'm referencing all this information as I'm showing the property on a video tour. It's very important to bring this with you. Now that we have printed everything, I'm going to have the buyer's printout here. It's the customer 5-up. This is the customer's copy. It's also going to have the tour. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So it's the 2 pieces of paper. And then I'm also going to add the 7 home buyer strategy. I'm going to put this on a clipboard for the client, put a pen on it, and when they meet with the client, I'm say, hey, here's our tour for the day. Here's our properties. First property is this, followed by the second property. And then I'm going to have a second clipboard for myself because this is the showing time instruction. It says the CBS code, important instructions for showing. And it also has the listing agent's phone number should anything be awry or something, I can't find something. I already have their contact information right here. And now we're going to go out to the property and we're going to do a showing tour at the property. Okay, now that we're in the car right now, I'm going to open up my Showing Time app and MLS Touch app. Showing Time app is great because it will give you directions to the property. As long as the agent properly put the MLS listing in the right coordinates, GPS coordinates. If you do happen to go to the wrong address, it's because the agent messed up. But for the sake of ease, instead of going to Google Maps and typing it in, I do use Showing Time Plus, which takes me to the next location. Now that we're here, I'm going to make sure I position my vehicle in a quick way to egress the property. I'm not going to park in the driveway because I don't want to get blocked. And I'm going to park in a place where it's easy for them to follow me, and we're going to pull out. What I'm also going to do right now is I'm going to go to my map feature on my phone. I'm going to type in the address of the next location, and then I'm going to get the drive time so I know how we are in time. And when the client's like, okay, how far to the next house? I can tell them 5 minutes. So I'm putting that in right now, and I'm opening up the MLS app before the client gets here because I'm going to be prepared. Now we're going to go in the house to prepare the house. Let's go. All right, so now that we have the super lockbox open, it's very important to unlock the door, but leave the key in the door. Don't take the key and put it in your pocket because you'll go to the next listing and then you have to come back and bring the key back. Always leave the key in the door. If the client takes the key out, say, oh no, leave that in the door. And then we go inside and take the lockbox, you drop the lockbox right on the bottom by the front door. So we come on inside, we're doing the showing tour, we're gonna make sure the lights are on, make sure no one's in the house, so we're not gonna disrupt anybody. So everything's looking good. Familiarize myself with the house. It's always nice meeting a client for the first time to really know the floor plan of the house. Bigger homes can be a little confusing. They'll start, shotgunning a whole bunch of questions your way, but if you are cool, collected, composed, and you've already done your recon on the property, it just makes that first introduction that much more impactful. We are at 14023 94th Place in Seminole. In Tamarack, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. Looking outside, we have traffic's not too far away. It is a 55 and up community. This is a non-flood zone. I also make sure not to show the listing agent sign because I don't want them to call the listing agent if they're out-of-state buyer. But just a little curb appeal. You got the outside house, you got double pane windows. AC looks a little older. We'll look at the AC now. Let's go take a look at the AC. Serial numbers are usually built into the AC. If there was a data plate, there is a data plate right here, so I'm going to record this. It's a 2-ton unit, and it looks like this is a 2017 unit. Sometimes I'll have a manufacture date, or it's built into the serial number. Also, notice you have a whole house. It looks like there's a surge protector for the ACE unit, something nice. The paint, anytime the paint gets a little chalky, it's toward the end of its life, it's a little chalky, so the paint is going to come up on the inspection report. Got a little wood rot, so that'll come up on the WDO for the if it's FHA or a VA. Your water main shut off is right here. Tile roof. The tile roof looks like the tile roof was painted, but we'll have to do the inspection and see what the inspector says. If there's 3 to 5 years of serviceability left on the roof, it'll be good. Otherwise, it's going to be a 4-point issue, and we'll have to get that roof addressed. Okay, let's go. right, so this house has been on market for 95 days. It was built in 1968. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. To the left, we have the bedrooms. Bedroom 1. There's no popcorn. I don't see any stains on the ceilings. And then all my videos that I'm doing are going to be 1-minute videos. I don't go over 1-minute videos. So looking in the bathroom here, you have a couple holes in the ceiling. Something's going on there. A little dust, nothing too bad. Windows are double pane windows, which is nice because it's about a 30% cost savings. A study from Duke Energy said that there's a 30% cost savings when you have double pane windows, which is really nice. Something's going on with paint, a little mismatched paint. The flooring is definitely soiled. Make sure you point that out on your videos when you're doing a video tour. The asking price for this house is $284,000. It's 1,024 square feet, and it's $278 a square feet. So we're looking at 2 other homes in this neighborhood, all of which one's $331 a square foot, $388 a square foot. So this is the lowest price per square foot. You have like aluminum lighting, original countertops underneath the sink. All right, you have PVC. That's not opening. I don't want to break it. So I'm just taking some videos of that underneath. The oven, pretty clean. So the appliances, hot point. Nothing really spectacular about the appliances. This is a floor room that was converted. The ceiling, I think probably 8-foot tall ceiling. And then you have your laundry room over here. Got a little video of the laundry room. The floor is a little different. But one thing I do want to point out is the sliding door is impact rated. There has the laser etching with the ANSI code, and this is an impact rated door. So now we're going to go check out the house one more time. It's a concrete block home, and it is the lowest price per square foot of the homes that we're seeing today in this neighborhood. Next. So one thing I just want to mention is the lights are on. I leave the house the way I found it. If the lights are on, I leave it on. So now we're going to go. And another thing that I want to point out is in order to create the video tours, you want to do your video tours in 55 seconds or less, and then you save them to Google Drive. And I'll show you how to do that next. So one other thing I want to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this actual listing, because now I'm going to take the actual videos that we just took, and I'm going to start from the bottom of all the videos we did. I'm going to compile them all together, and as I compile them together, this is like the video tour that we're going to then share with the client. So we have all of our videos, and then I hit share, and I hit create link. That link is what I'm going to text them. I'm going to text them the actual MLS photo, and then I'll put the URL of this share code in the text to the client. So then they're going to have the picture of the property with the code, and all the videos are going to be in that code, the URL. Clients really like to know that you can show them what the mortgage is. Sometimes you can show them the interest rate. It's just being able to have this information to show to them. Another cool thing on the MLS app is the community information. It shows you what's included with the community, what the HOA fees are, $227.85 monthly, senior community, all that fun stuff. That just makes you really look like a subject matter expert. So using this app, you want to open this app and have this app out when you're doing your showing tour, because it gives you all the information that you can convey to the client for any questions that they might have. Now that we're going to go to the next property, I'm just going to open up my map because it's already inputted, and I'm going to go to the next property address.
Go.
Another good thing to do is you look at the realist tax data. If they're law enforcement, it won't show the realist tax data. But what I love about the realist tax data, it shows what they bought it for, what they refi, if they have a mortgage, and it lets me know like what the negotiating we can negotiate. So they bought this house in 2003 for $85,000. It says owner occupied, so it's their homestead. It's not a vacation home, so they probably need every penny here to go maybe to the assisted living facility where they're going most likely, because this is a 55 and up community. Now, one thing is, looking here, they do have a $55,000 mortgage, and they got the mortgage in 2004. So likely having a mortgage, SunTrust Bank, they don't have a mortgage, most likely. It's paid off. So the fact it's been on market that long just shows how much money they have to get. So one very important thing is you have the MLS Touch. The MLS Touch can show you so much information that I'm just gonna explain to you right now. So we're at address 14023. This is the house right here, 95 days on market, has all the information, $278 square foot. Now, if the person's like, oh, well, what is it gonna cost if I were to buy the house? You know, if we're going with a VA loan, 100% financing, purchase price, let's say $290, and we're gonna give them a little more because we want to have them pay a $5,000 seller concession towards the buyer's closing cost. Interest rate 7%. Take the HOA fee, mortgage and interest, and the taxes, which will change the following year. Your monthly payment's about $2,291 a month. So it's a great way to show values like, hey, look, I can give you an idea of what it'll cost, and this is an estimate what it would be.
By meticulously following the P.P.A.D.S. process, we ensure a structured and thoughtful approach to each showing, enhancing client engagement and satisfaction. Our commitment to these steps underlines our dedication to providing exceptional service in every client interaction. Thank you for embracing these practices to help our clients find their dream homes effectively.